Hey everybody, welcome back to The Brick Life. It's Mark here, and today for the Halloween special we're going to be building the haunted house. Now this is part of the Fairground collection. Now this set has 3,231 pieces. The box number is 10273 and it is part of the 18 plus that LEGO do. Now if I just flip the set round, give you more information on the back, so you can get a motor for this set. That's because the set is a fairground ride. So as you can see, there's an elevator in there that drops all the way down to the floor. Now you get quite a few minifigures with this set. So let's get unboxing it. And here's the haunted house all complete. I'll take you through inside in a minute. I'll give you a full tour of everything. So this set is a fairground ride, so it's the Elevator Express, the Tower of Terror. So let's have a closer look. So we get a couple of minifigures outside. So you've got a man in a wheelchair there, and he's got a ticket in his hand ready to go in. Looks a bit scared. Then you've got a lady here that's waiting to go inside as well. She's got a jacket on, orange arms, nice hairpiece. On the back it says Squids, so that's pretty cool. Pop them back on there. Oh, preferably not upside down. Then we've got a ghoul at the front, waiting to let people in. And just at the front in the garden we've got there a pumpkin, some vines, gravestones, and even a little bat. Like the fence work on there, so these are 1x1 studs and then the fence pieces in between. If we just move on up, so we've got the name of the house there, so it's Manor von Barham. Now this is a button that presses in, and when we open it up inside I'll show you guys what the button does. They also use a couple of frogs here just to add some detail to the haunted house. And then there's a printed tile piece at the top of the tower there. There is another one of those inside as well. And just on the front door it's got a couple of lights there on the outside and the door knockers. So let's open it and get inside. Now there isn't any buttons to press or any bits to move other than just sliding that across and sliding that across to open it all up. So that's what it looks like when it's fully open. Now it does open all the way so you can have it completely flush. So you can have it completely flat. I'm just going to put it at an angle so I can show you guys more of what's inside. So we'll start with the entrance. So the entrance has got a couple of lights on there, a chandelier. Now the door, there's a handle. If I just spin you round, there's a little nozzle there. It twists and turns. This opens and closes the actual door. So if I just show you guys on the inside while I turn that. So as you can see the lights move as well as the door's opening. Now let's take you above. So we've got an upside down skeleton figure there, probably been tortured, chained to the roof. It's got a top hat and a crossbow. If I just move him to the side, you can see you've got a table there. It's got a couple of candles on a goblet underneath the table. I think you'll notice there's a red snake. And there's a cool chimney in the middle there holding these two pieces together. And then at the bottom left here we've got the guy that's selling tickets, so he's letting people in. He's got a top hat and a waistcoat on, looks quite creepy. There's a ticket on the stand there, and behind him are the controls for the lift, the elevator. Now if we move on up, we've got a ornament there, so it's a minifigure skull with a gem in its head. And if we move into the attic, there's some ornaments and creepy pieces in there. So we've got another skull and a glass cabinet. There's also a spider web there, so that can fold down and fold back up. And then if we move across, so I'll come back to this in a moment, but you've got another glass jar there with a gem inside. Kind of reminds me a bit of Beauty and the Beast with the flower, but obviously this is supposed to be scary. And then if we move down, we've got an Egyptian monument there. There's another minifigure. So this girl, she's got some glasses on and a looks like a leather jacket. She's a bit scared to be in the haunted house. Now this piece, this is an Egyptian head. I enjoy building this. This was quite fun. And then if we go down, here's the actual ride. So that's the lift that goes up and drops down. So there's two guys in there at the moment just waiting their turn to go in the elevator. And then it's got Manor von Baron written on there also. And then if we move to the left over here, so you can see two other minifigures. So these are doubles. So you get another ghoul and you get another guy with a top hat. So he's the same as the guy that's at the ticket stand. And then here is the organ. Now this looks amazing. I really enjoyed building this and I think it absolutely looks great. Now just above them you've got some Egyptian head ornaments on the walls. There's two of those. And above that we've got like a portrait, a picture here with a guy and he's holding a gem. Now this is that button that I was telling you about, guys. So on the other side of here there's that Manor von Baron button. So when you press it inside, I'll flip you around, this lights up. I'm not sure you can see it clearly on there, but it's an Egyptian sphinx or an Egyptian head coming out of the gem. So I think that's pretty cool. When you let go of the button as well, the light goes, so it pings back itself, which is pretty awesome. And if I just take you up to the tower itself, so there's a couple of doors there. When you lift up the ride, these pop open, so it reveals the carriage that's in there, the little cart. And then at the very top you've obviously got the spires of the tower. Now I enjoy building this tower. It was a bit repetitive when you got to about here. These are 1x1 studs just going all the way up, which I think is cool. 1x1 bricks even, and then you've got studs in between. I didn't really enjoy building the roof, the roofs on the side here. Thought they were a bit flimsy and they were quite difficult to put in as well. To clip them inside and clip them on there, it just wasn't the easiest way to do it, I reckon. Now we'll show you guys the actual lift, the ride. Now there is a bit of a problem with this, and we've rebuilt this twice and it does the same thing over and over. So I'll show you the button on the back in a moment, but when you turn it, it clicks quite a lot and the ride doesn't actually go up. So it feels like you have to help it up a bit and twist it for the start. So let me just pop the camera down and show you guys. So yeah, you have to help it up a bit by pushing it. And there you go, it's going up now. But after it gets up that first part, it does move on its own quite easily. And then you can see inside the lift. Now the doors open up, and I'm not going to push it all the way to the top, but you can see the two minifigures inside there. And then when it gets to the very top, the whole thing just drops all the way to the bottom. Now I'm not sure about that issue at the back when you're turning and it just clicks. I'm not sure if any of you guys know what that is, or if it's a common issue. I will have a look online to see why it is doing that. But I'll show you guys the back now as well. So if I just close this up and spin it round. So this is the back of the haunted house. So as you can see, it's just all the technique pieces to get the elevator working and to slow it down. There's a big chain there that helps with lifting the lift up. There's a couple of pieces attached to that to grab the lift. Now, here's the button that turns it. As you can see, it just doesn't look like it's catching properly to pick the elevator up. So it doesn't look like it's pulling it down. I'm not sure if any of you guys know why that may be. But yeah, if you do, please let me know in the comments below. Because I'd like to get that fixed and resolved. Don't want it to keep clicking. But overall, even if not playing with the actual elevator, I do think this was a really fun build. Like I say, it is one of my top 3. I've built quite a few models lately, the Lego models, obviously, if you watch my channel. And yeah, I definitely rate this build, and I think it's absolutely ace. So that's the haunted house complete, guys. Now make sure you all have a great Halloween. Hope it's spooky. Don't eat too much candy. And make sure you subscribe to my channel because Halloween is almost over and it's time to get all the Christmas sets out. Thanks again for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.